The moment where I first told my family I was going to be a doctor, I was visiting my grandparents on their cattle station where they were working near Richmond, and someone had to be flown out with the RFDS, and I decided then and there that I was going to be a doctor. Back then it was a flying doctor, but I've since found a passion for other things. My name is Dr. Erica West and I'm a paediatric advanced skill trainee at Mount Isa Hospital. I grew up in Pentland and Charters Towers before doing my medical school in Townsville, and for the last 4 or 5 years I've been out here in Mount Isa. When I was young growing up in Pentland, we didn't have a doctor or nurse or anything. The only doctor I knew was a flying doctor. So from a young age I wanted to be a doctor. Studied hard all the way through high school to end up at medical school, and I've come back out the first opportunity I got. I chose to do my advanced skill training in paediatrics because it's something that I really enjoy, and it gives me the opportunity to practice medicine in both an acute setting as well as focusing on preventative health and health education to help grow a stronger, healthier future generation. For me, the special thing about rural medicine is that it's not just medicine, it's so much more about the entire person and their family and community. As a junior doctor, and even when I was a medical student, working in these areas allowed me to really get hands-on and learn things from early on, and you get to see and do a whole range of things, whereas in rural areas, whereas in the city you can be kind of confined to one specific area and not get a great breadth of understanding and knowledge. I would encourage other GP registrars to study an AST purely for the fact that you get a lot more experience in an area and you get to really develop your interests, and you become very useful to the community that you're working in. It's a lot of fun to get more involved in one area, but it also, being only 1 year of training, doesn't take away from any of other areas that you need to practice in. You get a lot jam-packed in and come out very confident. I would recommend paediatric AST training to people who obviously enjoy working with children and alongside their parents, but also someone that's very patient and willing to put in the extra effort to help the family understand what's going on and manage in a rural area. You can have science and an answer to an equation, but you still need to think around it and provide support for them and help them to manage, especially in a rural area, because we don't have all the services that people would have in a city. I've been incredibly lucky being able to do my paediatric advanced skill in Mount Isa, because you get day in, day out an opportunity to do lots of aspects of paediatric training, including acute paediatrics, special care, outpatients and community peds, as well as managing patients who would normally be in a paediatric or neonatal intensive care in a metro area. And you just do it every day here, which is fantastic.